Can I do that about 10 times? I don't know. I actually got skill points. And for once it's not for completing a mission, it's mid-mission. Hopefully I get another 2 at the end of this. I don't still see that. Oh, I don't take on those 2 guys yet. So we'll wait on that. Let's look at this lone soldier here. Lone Survivor, mates. Mark Wahlberg. Good movie, I recommend it. If only George was here to write that down. That was asking me for movie recommendations. Sent him like 30 recommendations. None of them Marvel movies, surprisingly. Not taking any chances. That was a close one. I feel like his 2 mates below might have heard him. They still might have. It's annoying, I was thinking, should I go down there? Because I feel like he might see me, and he actually did see me. Damn it. I thought he would have seen me as well, so I'm glad. Okay, that looks a bit... You know, I came down here because I thought this would be like a secret passageway. I don't think it is, unfortunately. But I have taken out 3 people. So that's not bad.
Getting tired.
Do they still know I'm there? That's what I want to know. There's 2 there, there's 2 there, there's 1 there. Ooh, I think it's sitting down or sleeping. One of the 2. It's funny, like in real life they wouldn't be this stupid, they would just stand there the whole time. Alright. This is dangerously close to the enemy. I didn't realise I was that close to him. Not going to lie. I'm in the right place as well, right? I think I am. Imagine I was raiding a base that wasn't even necessary to raid.
The chanting. It's faint, but I recognize Mordrin's voice.
Do I take the rest out or do I just go for her? If I can go for her without being seen, then I would do that, sure. But I'm worried someone might see me first. That's why I want to take him out first. Guessing there's some sort of cave entrance below me. Do I have enough arrows somewhere? Ammo 4, yeah, okay. Possibly here. No, shooting those guys didn't kill me. They didn't sound the alarm and they walked away from the location, so that kind of worked. Me running off also worked as well. Hope there's no big spiders gonna turn up. They'll scare me like the snakes did.
Smells like a trap.
Probably because it is a trap, mate.
Need to be careful. Easy now.
If there's a boss fight,
Things not right.
it's not looking good for my chances. I'm losing health just getting to the boss. Even if there is a boss. Yeah, I have that. Thanks.
I should not be seen in this area.
Okay. I'll take all that silver. I wish I could do stuff like dress up as a guard. Like I feel like maybe it would work, considering sometimes the logic of this game is quite funny. I didn't even get to see that. What happened there? I wanted to see what happened. I want to try and take these two out without notifying anyone, but I feel like it would be a bit pointless, so you know what? Oh, I don't have the power. I don't have enough arrows. Oh, okay. Right. Well, I mean, that became a bit harder. Who do I take out first, eh? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Dead. Blindside the poxy runs. Slithering away. Over there. Going to bleed.
I feel like she's not here. I don't know, we've just been through a lot of things and I can't find her. What did I even get a key to? This cave is huge. Who made this cave?
If I stepped into Alfheim, or is this a new realm entirely?
Wait, what? Why can't I climb up this? I was gonna say. Considering the things we climbed up all this time, I would have been surprised.
Sweat and blood, death and birth. Turn this man from beast to earth.
Modron, stay your blade. Die at my hand.
I should have known Kunon wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs.
Or maybe I just escaped.
Bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
You understand so little. No matter. Let me enlighten you with the fury of the gods.
Take this!
already hit 3 out of 5 there. Okay. As you do. So he just runs away from you then.
Die, Mother.
Brilliant. Well, I haven't got many arrows, have I? I'm trying to use a special power on her. I feel like I wasted it.
Return to soil!
Damn it. I mean, how'd you defeat that?
You understand so.
Just realized that. I guess just keep moving around for a start.
Take this. Die, Mother.
Okay, I mean it's something, but it says ammo is full. Why couldn't I use the power then? There we go. So that's how you win, you set her on fire, okay. Right. Okay, gotcha.
Do it then. Leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that.
That was the first time in this game where there's a boss fight where I don't
Do you doubt
understand
the
how
power
to do
of your
proper
gods
damage.
to sway the mind of a man?
The other ones, like, they were
Kefka is no longer
challenging,
the seller
but
you believe him to be.
I knew how to get through them. This one was quite something. I was like, how do I beat this woman? Until I shot the thing, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Cunan spoke of your
She started burning, then all her life went
Ordinary
away.
spin their fatal threats.
I swear she had like
Without
more
your
than half
plan,
left as well.
his heart would remain unchanged.
Or maybe not.
And I have no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the river Ouse.
The seer's spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches. She was fighting to protect her people, but she ground your name to dust, sullied the honor of herself and her people. I cut my own path.
I didn't expect that. Wow, a chess game. Thanks for making me feel bad. Thanks for that. She's gonna get revenge now in like 50 years.
What sorcery happened here?
The High Priestess Modron tried to kill you.
Why? In God's name, I've done nothing to her.
She feared the Church would use you as God's
Hello,
hammer,
Jord.
so she convinced Kunan to have you killed. Kunan and Modron conspired to bring about your end. Now, both lie dead by my hand.
Such a waste of life. The devil whispers into the ear of man. But we must ignore his voice.
Modron had a vision of you wiping out the pagans. Gwynedd is Kunan's bastard, so he simply did it to protect his kin.
Love for one's child is a virtue, but wrath is a sin. How can one entangle with the other?
We all lose our heads when our legacy is threatened. Be that name, kingdom, or
We
child.
all lose our heads when our legacy is threatened. That's an
No.
interesting line there.
What of the witchling?
I'll see that she's cared for. She has no guilt in this.
I will not join your Church of Christ.
You won't have to.
Well. There we go then.
Gunnar, it's good to see a face I trust. Even your frightful mug. I thought this could be our shared saga, but it is time to leave. We have spent naught but a drink together.
Worry not, Eivor. You and I have many tales to tell yet. And our names ring out clear and with honor.
Yeah, a tale. Tale of Gloucester. Beautiful land, full of damned fools.
Ha! I will drink to that. You have my thanks.
Anything for you, old friend.
Then let us say our farewells to this wicker king, and then be on our way home.
Yes, Randvi will be eager to meet Bridget. Bridget and Gunnar have already gone ahead. I should join them.
What do you mean? Gunnar's right behind us.
The burning of the Harvest King. It is a momentous occasion for many here. Like the Christ, he sacrifices himself for his people, so that they may prosper.
But this is an empty platter for your gods. Hungry bellies are known to retaliate.
None can take Kunon's place, and to put his corpse in the pyre would be an insult. Christ turns his eyes from this ritual.
But you condone it.
I am to be Tevda of a united land. I can no longer turn my eye from anything. Tradition dictates the burning be overseen by the High Priestess. Modron is missed here.
My hand has hindered this blow twice then.
Then I will oversee, as is my right, my blood.
I took Modron from you.
I'm surprised she doesn't want
I have every
revenge.
right to feud
Not
with
gonna
my
lie.
land. Once you're old enough to hold a sword.
Mother saw your fate. The future will punish you greater than I ever could.
Punishment or not, you will go into the future as Gloucestershire's ally.
This girl's got some fire.
And someone I will never forget.
She thinks someone else will get him. To be fair, we don't know how this story ends. At least I don't know anyway. I just know a few things about how many more areas there are left. This website I check, like it has like a specific order of which areas to do first. And it shows how many missions in each area.
May the crop
I use that to see like how far I am through the story. Set fire to the Wicker Man.
The honors yours.
That was easy. I mean, he's not. It's only his feet. Oh, there we go. Looks very Halloweenish. Isn't the first DLC about, like, you know, some sort of horror thing? Wonder what will happen first, me finishing this story or the DLC comes out.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Wait, did Liverpool win? Ah, damn it. I wanted them to lose.
I can hardly begin to describe what happened in Gloucestershire. I think you will learn soon enough.
But we are allied with them.
Yes, for all our pains.
That was the strangest region to do yet. Got some nice raw materials. Yep.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So there's currently nothing. So I'm assuming
I have changed my mind.
that
I should go.
I'm assuming that
Ah, here is something for you. An odd letter arrived a few days ago, signed by one calling himself...
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
That's right. Someone you know.
Not by sight. But this soldier has intimate knowledge of the Order. He's the reason I've found them so easily in the cities.
The letter says you must travel to Winchester, visit God's house and look for a man in white. Then recite this passage. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
All right. I will speak with Randvi, get a fuller picture of all this.
Do you need something?
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
was I meant to have medallions there? Because I didn't didn't get anything. To begins to tell a story. Well, we'll see, innit? We will see.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Winchester. So the recommended power is 250. I definitely don't have that, but yeah, we're actually getting through quite a lot. Then it's Nottinghamshire. Is that it for the English ones? There is Hamptonshire. So, we'll see.
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think?
Yeah, Hamptonshire is one as well.
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
It's the only place to pledge to at the moment, so yes.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame.
I really hope I don't have to remember that phrase, because I will forget.
Interesting. Go with care.
They will attack on sight. The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house.
Yep, definitely wasn't obvious what I just did.
Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester.
You don't give me Alfred's jewel, I shall whittle in your dustpan. Is this what you want, you filthy swindler? A pond full of piss?
Winchester warns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find...
Give me Alfred's jewel, I shall whittle in your dustpan.
Is it this? No, it's not.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
This guy. Hello, sir. I am definitely not suspicious. No need to be suspicious of me.
And God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was...
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope. Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see. Is that so? When pride cometh,
He reminds me of
cometh
someone.
shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words.
Viennetta,
You know
what's
why I
that?
speak them. I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord. If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step. In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more
Good
pious
job we're Norwegian then.
in need of charity will reward you with a lesson. I have nothing for you now, but I will return.
Even the mighty fall, and God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God. He was a man of surpassing vigor.
He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their God.
Meek as a lamb, God called Aelfirth to sit.
He rose from the dead. A nice trick, and not easily done.
I give praise to such a man to keep faith.
Oh, hello.
Their God brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
I can't remember.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
On the mountain his face shone
Was that
like
in
the
order?
sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances, and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
I'm terrible at paying attention here.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
The women came with offerings, but they could not
Is that the
find
right
him
one?
when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Well spoken.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you.
Who summoned me
If you
then?
follow, I will lead you to him.
Who is it, sir?
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish in keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends God's ears.
Okay.
We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
Is that Alfred?
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life.
Yeah, it is King Alfred.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws
Okay.
of hospitality not apply?
Did not
in
expect that,
Wessex?
actually.
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
Yeah, that's true.
You did not hear it was me.
I did take her out.
You have now.
Impressive.
Not for a date.
The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
Why is there always
The
free?
humble servant of your guard. That must sting.
Still,
Maybe it's a general
his death
Assassin's Creed thing, to be fair,
Christian
but
fellowship in Winchester. I pray
this is my
the deaths of
first
his
game from this
colleagues
series,
will
I
do
don't
the
know.
same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
Common enemy
I
then.
should let the order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
It's not bad.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
I like this intense
his
music in the
house
background
by
whenever
the
this guy
West Gate.
talks.
You may
This I
find
know is
something
important.
there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Like, King Alfred's like, he's based on a real king, right? Was he actually called King Alfred, or was it something else? A similar name and a similar spelling, I think. Either way, I do wonder what it was like in
I
real
need
life.
to find this reeve, Goodwin.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off in the king.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him?
You don't give me Alfred's...
See, I was rolled up there, that's funny.
This is your last warning. Give me Alfred's trinket or I...
Well, that was perfect.
Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence.
They didn't do a good job of destroying it, if we can still read it.
Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. The prisoners might know something.
Oh, God!
I'll smash you!
I'm looking for the reeve.
Selwyn? That bastard said I
I was
stole an
starving.
apple.
My baby son close to death. Would you not
Selden.
steal to save your
Midland
belly?
was arrested not long ago.
From the earth and for what?
Arrested?
To build more prisons for men who steal apples.
Ah, damn it, you can't. How am I supposed to get in there then? Okay. But it's below, so like how do I get down there? I'm glad this wasn't locked. I hope it's the right key as well. It better not be the key to a different door. That would not be useful. Yeah, it's the right door. There's two guys above me there. Which is not good. Gonna come this way, bro? I'm trying to see outside to the left, but I can't see it.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Did you say thicker guards? Are you saying they're thick, or are you saying they're fat? Free everyone. Okay, I thought there was other prisoners in there.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
Indeed.
King Alfred sent me.
Very strange
Bleeding
times.
from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was.
Hello, got kills
You are the man
2K20.
I've come to find, Goodman. Do you know why?
I don't know what you're singing.
If I had
Not
one
quite.
guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has flit his
I
cage.
just said you just read your comments about Bobby versus Drew. Okay.
Let's regroup.
Kind of annoyed how they like completely took the Miz out of that as well. So they're actually up there then. What? Oh. They're up there. Right, gotcha, gotcha.
The other side must be barred.
I really knew what they were doing back in the day when they were making buildings like this, like churches especially out of stone and stuff. Made to last, didn't it? There's a church made out of stone near me. It's like, damn, I wonder how long this has lasted.
Must be blocked from the other side.
It's right there as well, isn't it? Ah, brilliant.
Hey now! Mongrel!
So does someone have a key or what? How am I meant to find that? To this area. Back to where I fought this guy. Yep. do that. Yeah. I did have that idea. I just didn't realize you could peep through that door. But now it just makes sense now.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
Okay.
This is your last warning. Give me Alfred's trinket or I'll pin you.
Alright, Cedric, relax.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reed.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
The what groper?
Alfred believes at least one is dead.
I didn't mean to.
Your
I didn't mean to
Bishop
press that.
Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger.
I almost spat out my water there. The what the non-groper. Right.
Gallows.
Okay.
What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only
I know
we
him. He's in the
have
club.
power to mete out justice.
Well, he was in the
This
club
one
with AJ Styles, but he left
cultural
now.
righteousness.
The gallows.
Gone
had you
somewhere
arrested,
else.
So he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn. Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Selwyn.
I shall whittle in your duck pond.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Oh dear.
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Well, I thought we were there. Couldn't we save him? Assassinate the gallows. Hey George, I got to assassinate Luke Gallows. He left WWE, so Vince hired me to take him out. It's a bit crazy, to be honest.
Who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant. You have been found guilty of harlotry and defamation. May God have mercy on your pockmarked soul.
Brilliant. Although the annoying thing is, after this scene, there's going to be like 20 people trying to kill me.
Who dares execute the king's noose? It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner. You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly.
Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men
He's on AEW with Omega. Yeah, that's why I had to kill him, bro. I had to take him out.
The perfection of
Team Vince.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch and a fast-dying tree.
And out you go.
There's the target. Shoot it.
Alright, there we go.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
Nah, you know, Paul Anderson's still about, you know.
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
King Alfred would be a good damn ally, wouldn't he?
Yours and ours.
We need that sort of alliance.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
Al-Qaeda.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
What's the kid gonna do with 115
Spry
silver?
little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
You know, it's like giving
Heaven will swallow the smoke
giving a
of
kid
Ilfrac's
20 quid.
fire.
He's not gonna know what to do with it. You could have given something better. Oh,
yeah, friend.
Give 5 coins to a beggar.
Blessings upon you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Feeding the homeless. The homeless one got less than the kid who probably has a home.
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scrub on nothing! Get your fat hands off me, cow breath!
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
Just
I do
standing
not,
on a dead
but
body.
Maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Alwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
Who? Lad, I'm just trying to speak. Where's he running off to? Okay, you know what? I don't think we need to talk to him either. Like, it says question the kids, but now there's a mission sign, so I'm assuming we question enough people.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Godspeed! You set Winchester ablaze!
What am I looking at? What's that? Is that someone's leg?
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Excuse me. Avoiding those guards.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Beeswax. Been a while since I heard that word.
You wield fire like the flaming Jotna.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Excuse me, again. Yeah.
How about I pay you to scuttle off to the tavern and drink yourself senseless?
Deal. Better than running round after you, grubby urchins.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel.
Why did someone say time to die? Is someone trying to attack me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
They were the quill's ninny pops, Smart stuff to throw coin at them. They'll be too swift to bother you now.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us.
What is it? It's a key.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Oh, that's what the key unlocks. What are the people I can talk to? What's that? What's that about? Prisoners? How'd you make room in your stable? I have no idea, mate. Wish I knew.
I like the pretty things. But Magister Battus says
I'm going to marry
stealing's
King
wrong.
Alfred.
And he's going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
Well, that is depressing.
I didn't get nothing today.
I didn't come here to do therapy for kids. I came here to try and do this mission. I thought speaking to these kids might help me.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
I love how he's a cutthroat. Yeah, okay. Cut no one's throat today, did you, mate? You idiots. I am so good at insults. It's unbelievable. Didn't realize that was that deep. You can buy a stall in Red Dead, can you? I don't know that.
Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the Quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
What?
Elfa, may your roof shield be.
Won't survive, fool!
The Dane wants my blood. No! Winchester must see your pride. Show yourself, murderer!
On me!
No, no. Oh, you prick! Get out of here, man. I was so close to killing her. There we go.
Aelfrith's roof. Does she flee to the bishop?
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Well, that was the most annoying boss fight. Considering she kept running away.
Steal for your order.
She just get guards on
To
you.
educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
Interesting question.
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it? Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Okay. You can speak to anyone.
Eivor!
So there's a possible 3.5 billion women there.
Is this where justice hides when
Why was
she's
his head down
tired?
on the table?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my
Okay.
Crispane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Where is your king now?
Alfred is busy with the Ealdorman of Wessex. A Witten was lately called to discuss the little matter of a bishop's timely death.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is
Yeah, how do we
dead.
know he was a Sikhs though?
A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof.
Watch him not be dead. What if he's not the Sikhs though? Like, how do we know he is?
A peasant's clothes. Strange discovery in a churchyard.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing
Talking in third person about himself.
not frightened before they
Okay.
make God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Leof, what happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hooked him too hard.
Someone heard Leof. I saw a pile of dirty clothes just here. Is your friend Leof a beggar?
Yes, yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Wait, what?
Lord Grandma. Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we
I
speak
didn't,
of
to
your
be
brother's
fair.
death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I will leave you in peace, then.
Lord grant my brother Aelfir eternal bliss.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Where joy
Barely.
endures for all
But can you
those
still
beloved
smell
of
the
Delilah.
burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
The face is burned, and his clothes do not seem to fit his frail body. It could be Wemba's friend. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute. This funeral was a shadow play. The Order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfirth's place. His sister knows more than she lets on.
What now?
A pretty show you have laid on here. But I know the truth.
You would dare speak to me? When my poor brother Aelfirth lies cold in his shroud.
Your brother is the Sikhs, and no more dead than I am.
Heresy. My brother was the Bishop of Winchester.
When Goodwin got too close to the truth about your brother's place in the Order, you buried him. Or rather, you buried another in his place. The poor gravedigger's friend. Burning his face so no one would know.
How did you... No, I...
Gave away herself there.
Your brother is not in that crypt. Tell me where he is before more lives are lost.
I will not tell you any more. Guards! All right, have your way. They won't do you any good. Guards, protect me!
Justice awaits, coward! Suffer! God loves me!
Oh, there wasn't many guards then.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Because your brother's alive
Enough
and
of
he's
this
a
cat and mouse.
madman.
Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more of the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfred will
Regicide?
lead us
Is that a
all,
word?
risen and resplendent
Is that
as
what
the
you call
Lord.
killing a king, or
You
what?
are a damned fool.
Ich starve sonega. Ich shalom tunne be avne openis.
In the past, Anglo-Saxons prospered in both warfare and wisdom.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Abbot can send the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers.
Who is he there?
These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
Is mine!
By God, it's true.
Eddie Lance. I just want to know which one it was.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's God was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God is weak, yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Scary stuff. Indeed.
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
From
An
King
irony
Alfred
not
as well.
lost on me, Alfred.
My king will go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another.
He's inside his
Where
hand
is
there.
his home?
Funny glitch.
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Okay. There's the result.
If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Might find someone enemy as well, since there's been no boss fight yet. Oh, that's what the key unlocks.
The door to Aelfir's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
And I do that how? She know a way through. Right, well, what do I do? Ah. That's convenient. Actually, that door's behind. That door's like this is behind that door, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not sure how this helps me now, though. Ah, that helps a bit. My apologies.
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
I thought the game crashed for a second. I think there's just protection.
Come forth, Eivor.
Unless he wants to kill me.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
Okay.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this.
So what if he chooses neither?
You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
He's not going to kill us, is he? Not going to try and kill us.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred.
Your doom comes! I've got this!
What? I'm trying to press R3 to scan for enemies, but L3 to run. But because you press both at the same time, it goes straight to okay, I didn't mean that, but okay. Let me get them.
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
My days.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Where is Sigurd nowadays, anyway? What's he doing?
The Order
Is
in
man sleeping
Winchester
again?
has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred, the line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Well, I mean, we haven't conquered it, so technically you wouldn't put it there, would you? Just saying.
I want to see the Alliance map.
At the moment, there's nothing.
My battle kennings have worn thin. I am no longer the reed among shields, the glimmer blood, the hallowed skull crack.
The scourge of Swan Rose.
The iron throng. The lender of silver gelds. I only wish to be a freebooter. Someone who writes their own destiny.
Be glad you head to Valhalla with a poem on your lips.
Headshot.
Talk to Hytham.
You found me out. I bow to this, but you will not unearth us all. You will not dig deeply enough. We are both a clot and cancer. We sit heavy in water, and yet we spread like a river's current.
Are you well?
Interesting
Why would
comparison.
you ask such a question at such a time as this?
Beneath your words is something of a size unknown, a mystery. It lurks behind every frail word from your mouth. I should talk to Hytham about my next targets.
I have something here for you. Tidings that may displease you.
Tell me.
You remember Kjotve's son, Gorm? He has since taken his father's place in the Order.
Interesting. He's got him here in England. Is he another blotch on our list?
He is one of our targets, yes. But he is not in England. He is further west, in fact. A land called Vinland, discovered centuries ago by an Irish sailor called Brendan. The Order of the Ancients has some recent fascination with Vinland, but I cannot say what it might be.
Let me find out for you, after I silence Godham.
Vinland is far away, according to my source. It may take weeks to find him after a long and perilous journey.
There's no danger that would cow me, Hytham. I will speak with Randvi and arrange passage.
Was there something else?
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Alright, let's go speak to Randy about travel then. We're going outside England. Ooh. Unless there's England, if there's an England region unlocked, then we might do that first.
Greetings.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Have you spoke with Hytham about Vinland?
I have.
Good. I have marked it on the map with a bit of guesswork as to its location. Let me know when you wish to leave.
So that's Finland. Okay, that's not another place. I thought I knocked another place for a second.
What can you tell me of Vinland? Is it a real place or merely a rumor?
Rumor or not, I found someone willing to sail you there. She claims to have seen it once before.
If she is willing to risk her life beside me and make the long journey, I will take her at her word.
Nessa is her name. Meet her at the docks when you are ready to leave.
Okay.
I will go now and end the life of Goran Kjotveson where the Valkyries cannot find him.
It is a long voyage, Eivor. Be careful.
Let's do it. And also, where's Sigurd? There he is. Oh, okay. Man's just chilling and walking.
Hello, Eivor.
Bye, sir.
Well met, Eivor. Good day to you, stranger.
Nessa, is it?
Just look at me for a bit there.
Randvi said you would be my guide.
That is right. Passage to across the seas to St. Brenton's land. Is that right?
Randvi called it Vinland.
One and the same. It is a 3-week trip by longship. Arduous, dull, Possibly fatal.
Should we survive, you will be compensated.
Eivor, before you go, you must be dressed as a thrall when you arrive. To be seen as you are would raise suspicions. Gorm runs this new camp, and it is a good bet all but a few will be loyal to him.
Good thinking.
Only taking care of our prize Strenger.
First things first, Eivor. My ship, my rules. Second, you follow the rules.
Right.
Third, if you listen to my rules, you live.
Okay. So follow the rules. Okay.
Good. Let me know when you're ready and we'll get going.
I am ready. What do you mean let me know when you're ready? I'm ready.
Ready to set sail?
Yes.
I will leave my gear behind and dress the part. To Vinland we go.
Hop in. We'll leave now.
Leave the gear behind? What about the weapons? We keep our weapons, right?
3 cold weeks in the Whale Road.
Imagine back in those days, though, taking those long ship rides.
Of ice and kingdoms of stone.
That are like weeks long.
Saga lands.
I'm sure people definitely got seasick.
All this way to kill a man. Gorm Kjotveson, the son of my father's old foe. What dark work does the Order have so far across the open sea?
It seems like we got less people on the boat than usual. He's telling me I can skip, but I don't want to skip. It's not really a cutscene, but I still would rather not skip.
Someone in charge. I had better step with care. No friends here.
You look stronger than most of the others. What's your name?
Yora of Jorvik.
Yora, as in horse?
My father never wanted children. What is this place?
Newhaven, a wild place found on no map.
Are we settling here?
That is not our plan. Too many wild folk in the woods.
They threaten us?
You ask too many questions, horse. Your task is to keep your mouth shut and do as I tell you. Now,
Okay.
unload that ship and then I'll have you carry those carrots.
Hildi! Hildi! We can't find Olaf.
Loki's ass, not again.
We cannot send supplies to Gorm without his guidance.
Ugh. Haul what supplies we have to the nearest camps then. Gorm's men will do the rest.
Let me go. I can carry whatever supplies Gorm needs.
That's Olaf's job, horse, not yours. You stick to this port and keep your head down. Ask around about Olaf. Someone must know where he has run off to.
Pioneer.
If I can find this Olaf, he may know where Gorm is.
Definitely need that. Don't know how I'm gonna get it though. We found 9 regions out of 11. Jeez.
Grab a shovel from Gorm's storehouse?
No, it is a rotten place, that storehouse. Have you seen it? A bloody mess.
If it's a mess, then clean it, dung-brain.
He beat Olaf bad. Thrashed him and locked him away in the storehouse.
You know why? Because Olafur stole from Gorm and got caught. You're not stealing, are you?
No, no.
Good. Now less whining, more working.
Gotham's storehouse. A good place to start. Finding Olaf may be the key to finding Gorm. At least a helpful ally.
Where's the storehouse? Does it say on the map? Don't think it does.
Cast about this lamp, my friend.
There's a few things here.
Helge, that fine honey meat you have. Pour me a horn, would you?
I have ale for you, Owl, but no meat.
What? We had a whole cask.
Gorm smashed it over Olaf's head, right there in the storehouse.
Thor's hammer. I am done with this place. Send me home, Helge. I heard Gorm took a strap to Olaf.
Yes. The fool stole goods to trade with the Skrellingjar.
So Gorm dragged him off to the storehouse for a beating. That explains the mess.
This Olaf is trading with locals. Good to know there are the folk around.
I'm trying to take that. Cheers.
No, you tell Gorm he got out of the storehouse.
Gorm is not here. So until he is, I won't worry on it.
You should. You're the one who lost him.
Maybe so, but I am sailing back to England at first light. May Loki eat this place.
Where is Gorm at, anyway? We have supplies waiting for him.
Only Olaf would know, but he had a kind of accident.
Olaf the Unlucky. The fool earned his nickname.
This whole cursed venture isn't lucky, if you ask me.
This Olaf cannot bear any loyalty to Gorm. Could be he will aid me.
Elspeth, I was wondering, have you seen Hilde's brother about?
Olafur the Unlucky? Why are you sweet on the fellow, is that it?
No, just worried about him, that's all.
Well, I have some bad news for you, lass. Gormer comes roaring up, shouting, "What's all this? Who's been in my gear?" And he stares right at Olafur.
Oh, sweet Olaf! The poor man.
I just want to know where the storehouse is.
Was he alright?
Olafur, he tries to run, but says,
I'm just like, I'm walking around, I'm just like, where is it?
But Gormer would have none of that.
I can't bear to hear another word. Good Olaf. To think he may have been hurt. Or worse.
Trading. Who could this Olaf trade with here?
Not a bad question, mate.
Nessa, is your ship headed for England?
It is. Are you ready to head back?
No, I must yet perform a few tasks.
Do not take long, as we must return before the winter storms stir the cold sea.
killed off left a trail of blood.
Ah, this is the storehouse, is it?
Someone broke through here, made quite a mess. Could be Olaf went this way.
Tell me I could have gone that way this whole time and skipped all those conversations.
Footprints. Might be Olaf's. This trail leads to high ground.
A peacock.
I can get my bearings. Gods. Never have I seen such a place. Quiet. And not a stone building in sight. Those two carry themselves like leaders.
Well then.
Hail, friends. Do we understand one another?
Oya ganyatarda kehronu. Joknahoda tigade igardungwe.
Do any of you speak Norse or Saxon?
So
do they understand me or not? Because I don't know what's being said here.
Giga ozida'a wahuna dardo ne kigardungwe. Tigade not ne.
Not sure I understand, mate.
This is Sunan. Her name means insight.
Yanja dahawe giga. Zinue oya ganyatarda kehronu itres. Danu ahinasku. Ahoya dagenha toga ahuna dardohage giga.
Okay.
Sunan, we made us some friends. These huts and clans. Behind Midgard still. Gods. Never have I seen such a place. Quiet. And not a stone building in sight. Waterfalls
Looks
are
nice.
places of power in the old sagas.
Giga oya ganyatarda kehronu rodaska.
Does he understand what she's saying? Because I definitely don't.
There is a language I know well, but the words are mind-sick.
Zatunde gatiga. Rojadatku. Zatsetsant toga asqueni. Toner. Era anchata hawite negaan.
Then I threw my eye in the well. This is wisdom.
Sounds like ranting. Who are you?
Olaf, I am. Olaf. Called the unlucky, but don't you believe it?
Olaf the Unlucky.
And where is,
Promise you will do it quick.
Man, you're Ginger
What?
Floki.
Do not stab me from behind, Drengur. Like Sigurd and the dragon. Please.
I'm not here to kill you. I've come for Gorm.
Not here to kill me?
Not today.
Oh, stay clear of Gorm then. He's not a good man, not a good man at all. Why would you need to see such a terrible man?
It is a matter of honor. And Gorm owes me a great debt. Let us leave it at that.
Oh, good. Yes. Yes, honor is good. Olaf will help you. Olaf will help you so much. Honor is
Yeah,
the
hopefully
only
you
thing.
do, mate.
Yes, the only thing.
I saw signs of a struggle at your camp. Did something happen between you and Gorm?
Nothing to speak of. He, did not care for me trading with the villagers here. Beat me and put me in chains. I slipped away free. Not so unlucky, am I? Still alive, yes. Still alive.
Good. Point me toward Gorm.
Not possible. He is away. Far away at the camps in these woods. All well guarded. Might be at anyone.
Why camps? Is he settling here? Or searching for something?
Searching, yes. Always searching and never finding. The mean backrot.
And how do I find these camps?
I can show you. Follow.
This guy is quite weird. It is how he walks, okay.
Will you tell me something?
Anything Olafur can tell, Olafur will tell my new and big friend.
Why would Gorm cross the sea to this nameless wilderness? It seems a great risk for so little.
Gorm carries with him a crystal that talks. It tells him where to go and what to do.
A talking crystal.
It is truth. The Elfstone tells him to seek, and so he seeks. And when it says dig, he digs. Such a mystery.
What is he digging for?
That is a mystery he will not tell. But my guess is the best guess. He seeks the door to Jotunheim.
Interesting.
Look! Out across the river. One of Gorm's camps. All look like that. All of them.
They are well guarded, you say?
Oh, yes. By fierce men. Warriors who attack any stranger on sight. Anyone. And they are all well armed. Not like you. As well equipped as a stable hand.
It does not take much to kill a man.
But sharp steel helps. Oh, yes.
You're not wrong. I could use better weapons.
Olafur will help. Gather ore and hides to barter for war gear.
Ore and heights? I can find out there?
Yes. Yes! Some in the woods, much more at Gorm's camps. Then traded all with the people here. Easy as a smile. Yes. Yes.
I do not understand their language. Can you translate for me?
No need, no. We talk with signs. Just walk up to a trader and start trading. Take this. Some goods to get you started.
Thank you for this, Olaf. And until I say otherwise, speak nothing of this to anyone. Might be a good idea to trade, now that I'm here.
Who do I trade with? This guy?
He seems eager to trade goods and wares.
Gods, the Jodadu. Neon Hata Joyanerde. Otena go dezaduhunzoni? Ayawa sayezayat dagenha. Ii waksu tigo.
I must take my leave. So long. I'll find you, Gotham. No matter how long it takes. He seems eager to trade goods and wares.
I have looked this up. Cause it's like I've been raiding these places, and I'm getting the main materials, but I can't find carbon ingot. I guess I go to this one then, because apparently that's where one of them is. Oh, is that Gorm?
once was, shall be, again.
What does that gibberish mean? Gods burn it all! Keep digging, mules. Power beyond measure awaits. Power beyond measure.
Gorm Kjotveson.
As if I ended up in the base where Gorm is. Great. That's too. Oh, my days. Brilliant. I got no weapons either, so I can't defend myself properly. Excuse me. Can't even shoot the barrels. Right, how do I do it? I struggle enough without weapons. I mean, with weapons. This one doesn't include any weapons at all. He didn't see me in there somehow. Excuse me.
Gorm, did you find Olaf the Unlucky?
I did. I locked him away for thieving. When I return, I will see that the beasts of the woods pick at his flesh till his bones are clean.
Gorm, did you find Olaf the Unlucky?
I did. I locked him away for thieving. When I return, I will see that the beasts of the woods pick at his flesh till his bones are clean. Nobody steals from me and walks away freely. What news from our camps?
In truth, they have grown quiet. Little to no word at all.
No matter. Focus our efforts on the dig.
One of the key people's there.
Sir, I hate to ask, but...
What? Spit it out.
Maybe your talking crystal is a dwarvish trick, as in the sagas when...
Silence! Speak no treason against my order. We are all wise, all-knowing, and...
I just did that without getting any weapons or carbon ingots.
Wait. Wait. This is not the Hall of 500 doors. This is not the Rock of the Fallen. Where are the women on the winged horses? Where are the choosers of the slain? You, my blood enemy.
This is Niflheim, the hell of mist and cold. This is where the faithless dead come to die again. This is where ghosts fade to mist, to be forgotten.
Your meddling has doomed us all, Crow of Battle.
More lies from a liar born. Now speak the truth. What brought the Order to this place?
To free a goddess, a creature of power and light, buried by the Jotnar in ages past.
A pity, Gordon. You will not meet her now.
Oh boy.
Gotham crystal eye. It hums with a strange feeling. Unearthly. What was Gotham digging for? Something deep inside this cave. Olaf should know his tone.
What's in the cave?
The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
This is not for me. I should return to Olaf. He deserves to know what happened here. No need to hide now, Olaf. Gorm is dead.
Gorm? Dead? By your hand?
He paid a bloody price for broken honor. I will not say more. Return to your sister.
Oh, I will. Yet I would first join the villagers at their fire. They tell stories and I like to listen, though I do not hear.
Story time. Telling sagas of their own?
Yes, yes! They tell stories. Yes, come, listen.
Zokki. Rarondunde. Wasago Hurori.
Well, I don't understand what they're saying.
Wahardu. How? Toyedene. Sinuero discardagete. Junkquiro taquani. Tehni zaruki. Totni dakwe. Ya tehni ganerde. Ziosumwaya. Danu akwegu. Gasumwa hunzi. Yotzi zizu. Yagoda denekwa the wagu. Danu rarondo de. Yesune irde de. Zokki, o Sumagu, ja untke Doda, Ahjarek, Dogatka Negere. Tudaya Wasti, Rarondo de Yasagorege, o Sumagu, ya Eanda ne Yotzi Zizu, Ziwa Agoya da Haje, wa Eanahadu, Zinahoda wa Ekweni.
I wonder if there was an actual language like this, or whether it's just made for the game. I sometimes wonder that when I hear random languages I don't even recognize. They did say it took 3 weeks to get here from England.
I do not understand.
Could we be in the US? I don't know. Obviously, he wasn't called the US back then.
You want me to tell a story?
I think I'm just thinking too hard.
Let me think.
We're probably in what do you call it? Is it Greenland? Greenland's the country between Canada and UK, right? I think.
A story of betrayal, of selfish malice, and of gods who act as spoiled children. Of all our many gods, it is Odin who is the most revered. He is the All-Father, the High One, the Wise King. But for all his glories, he can also be the most elusive of his kind.
Or Iceland.
Selfish, solitary, stubborn, even cruel. In days long gone, it came to pass that Odin's son, Balder, died suddenly, felled by his only weakness, mistletoe. Believing his son's death an accident, Odin sent a message to the Jotun Hel, asking her to return his beautiful boy to life. Hel agreed, but on one condition. Only if every living creature in the 9 worlds
it is Greenland and Iceland as well. They're both in that area.
At once, Odin sent word to every corner of the world.
We're probably one of those places,
all to weep
possibly.
For his beloved boy. And all did, but one. A Jotun named Thok refused to cry for Balder.
Thok.
Let Hel keep what she has received, Thok said, with malice, and that was that. Balder was gone forever, sent on a funeral ship across the sea, buried in Midgard, amid trees and rocks. What Odin did not know is that Thok was none other than the trickster Loki in disguise, a god he knew as a friend. Worse still, it was Loki who led Balder to his death by a sprig of mistletoe. All these tricks and feints Loki had conceived.
Do they understand what he's saying?
Some say it was in Loki's nature to be so cruel.
Because they look like they do.
Others argue
especially that guy just now.
For deeds done by Odin to Loki and his children. There is a third view, that all these acts, kind and cruel, were sown long ago in the pattern of their lives. That we are not the authors of our own destiny, but only its readers. And that we... that we should fight against this view, for it is deeply unwelcome.
Angwa gara duha se ne at nowhere rau gara. Nene o niot ti what det no yage.
Gorum brought this stone across the Whale Road for a strange purpose. I do not know why, but it seems to belong to this land.
Yoskats. Gwa. Rasnu sage. What neat daherde.
Dagwa weird go?
Take it and guard it. It may be that one day you will know its purpose. Thank you. Each of you. For all you have done.
Aya wanski. Yetisot hugungaha. Ayeza haherda la. Ratnardaga.
Has anyone seen a hunter? He is tall, his hair is like mine, and he he uses a bow. He was last seen hunting near the woods to the west. He should be back by now.
Jarl Jorvik, you shirked your work for quite some time.
Yora is no more. My name is Eivor, a bringer of the Raven clan, and my purpose is fulfilled.
Purpose? What purpose?
Gorm is dead! The troll is dead!
Olav!
Sister, let us celebrate. Gorm Cutwayson is no more. Slain by Eivor Ravenfriend, Eivor Forest Strider, Eivor Ólafursaver.
What is this?
I had a long-standing blood feud with Gorm and his clan. It is now laid to rest.
Oh, the skulls will sing of this day. How Eivor traveled far and wide, hunting Gorm along the world's rim.
Songs are not. Gorm is dead. Now I suggest you leave this place. There's no purpose for us here.
I do not disagree. Gordon was a madman and a troll indeed. But he paid us in silver, and that was enough. Brother, are you well? I feared the worst for you.
I am well, yes, oh, so well. And I may stay, to linger one season or two, with the friends I have made.
As you
Olaf
wish,
somehow reminds me of Loki from Vikings.
And you, Eivor, where will
I
you
think it's
go?
the face, like a
Across
ginger
the
version of him.
Silvers or back into the woods?
I will sail with you. Let's go. Take care of yourself, Olaf. In this life and the next.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Far went the whale road before me. Dark are the deeds that brought me here. Fate may bind my bones to this land, but for now I walk the sea.
Cool. Well, I'm not sure about that, to be fair. It wasn't like a great area of the game. A little bit underwhelming. I was stressed half the time trying to find the flipping ingot, and in the end I didn't even need it.
Now it seems the wind
So that's that.
Let's tell her the good news.
I didn't even need to fight anyone. I just had to kill that guy and leave. Well, at least I got my gear back. That's good.
Good to see you. You've been away for so long.
Were you worried?
Of course I was.
It's only been about an hour,
Such
mate.
a long voyage. Did you do what had to be done?
I did. And I'm eager to focus on problems closer to home.
Good.
It is done. Gorm is dead. The Kjotveson clan is wiped from this world.
Good. I would like to hear everything about your journey to Vinland when you have time.
One day.
But there's no other area open, so like, how do I unlock the next area? That's the thing.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Yeah. So like,
Gorm is dead. Nameless and alone across the open sea.
A master of the Order hewn from the trunk of their dying tree. You are getting closer to the roots.
What is it you do here again?
When you eliminate any member of the Order of Ancients, bring their medallion to me. It will help to keep a tally of how many still live.
I can't give it to him though.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
What is a unicorn run for a second? How'd you go?
Why? 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 Lost are everyone.
You mostly, Adkut.
Breta, Ustre, and Setere. I served the true gods. The old ones. To be killed by you holds honor. Killing holds all glory. Not what you expected!
Well, that was a bit tough. See, imagine trying to do that while 5 other soldiers are after you. I'm just like, nope.
Better to die than face my lords. I hope my Magister Magnus forgives me. For so long, I looked to him for guidance, for order.
If your honor is slow, a true lord cannot forgive you. They cannot.
Now I will turn my gaze to Warden, Tiwar, and Shunor. I will continue to turn until I find some forgiveness.
You will spin and drill yourself to an endless button.
Alright, so I killed all the order members that I could find. And the issue now is, I don't know how you unlock the next missions. Apparently you've got to get the medallions, but how do I do that? I need to get more medallions, but there's not much. How do I know how many I have? Because I'm searching on on Google, like Reddit and stuff, and people know how many they have. How do they know?
Inside a crowd, 'cause